Hi there, in this video I will show you how to get signed into Lucidchart and I'll give you a tour of the basic user interface. In order to get signed into Lucidchart, visit lucidchart.com using any modern web browser, and when you're on the home page here, click the login button in the upper right hand corner. On this page here, enter your email address, then click next, then enter your password, then click Login. As soon as you sign into Lucidchart, you'll immediately land on the Documents page here, which will show you all of the documents stored on your account. If this is the first time you logged in, you'll probably see either no documents here or only one diagram that comes with your Lucidchart account. Over here on the left-hand side of the page, we see several options for sorting documents on the account. So for example, I have the Shared With Me tab, which will show me documents that have been shared with me by others, and the Trash, which will show me documents which I have deleted. In the middle of the page here, we'll see the documents that I have already created. So as you can see here, I have 3 documents. In the top left, we have an orange document button. I can click that button to quickly create a new blank document. To the right of that, I have an upside down orange triangle here, which I can click to create a new document based on a template. I have a button to create folders to sort my documents, and I have a button here that gives me a drop-down menu allowing me to import diagrams from other compatible applications. Then in the top right over here, you'll see either your name or your email address. If you click on that, you'll have a couple of different options. The first is the account settings. If you click on that, you'll have options to change your account settings. And we also see a log out button here. So if you're using a public computer, it's especially important to log out when you're done. So that's the Documents page here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the document editor. And in order to do that, I'm just going to create a new blank document here. Notice that this document opens in another tab here. Okay, so here we have the document editor, and as you can see, there's quite a bit going on here, but this video will only focus in on the very basics. On the left-hand side of the page here, you see the shape library, and if you hover your cursor over any one of these shapes, you'll notice that each shape has a specific name. So for example, we have a rectangle here, which represents a general process element. To the right of that, we have a diamond, which represents a decision. You remember that we saw both of these shapes used when we looked at the payment process map in video number 1. Toward the top of the page here, we have just a standard file menu. So this will look very familiar to you if you've used other applications such as Microsoft Word. If we click the file menu here, for example, we have a lot of helpful options. For example, we can create a new document, we can rename a document, we can download this document, etc. So as you can see, we have file, edit, view, page, etc. And the last element that I want to point out here is the canvas. That's the part in the middle of the page here. All of this white area is known as the canvas. So later on in another video, I might tell you to drag one of the shapes from the shape library onto the canvas. Just know that the canvas is this middle part here. And so that's a very basic overview of the user interface in Lucidchart. If you want to close this diagram editor here, go ahead and just close the appropriate tab in your web browser, and that will bring you back to the document page in Lucidchart. And so I think that brings us to a good stopping point for a quick break and also an optional activity. Before moving on to the next video, I highly recommend logging into Lucidchart and just sort of exploring this user interface on your own. The next video gets a little bit more technical, so this experience exploring Lucidchart's user interface will surely come in handy. In the next video, I'll show you how to create a new document based on a pre-existing template, and I'll show you how to modify that document in order to suit your needs.